Okay, so this vlog is all about my 2-day event I held in Adelaide, and I'm probably going to include a few snippets of when I moved up to the Gold Coast. This was back in August, so I actually filmed so much on this camera, filmed the process of my 2-day event, filmed things at the 2-day event, and I just went to vlog again. I was like looking through my camera, I was like, oh my god, I have to share this because I'm actually running a 1-day event in Adelaide in March, which is very, very soon. So I thought, what a perfect time to actually like put all this footage out into the world and let you see what goes into an event and what it kind of entails. This event was a little bit of chaos because my mum passed a month before this event. I don't even know if it was a month before, like less than. So I was still like heavily grieving. I was holding this 2-day event, and then as soon as the event finished the next day, I was driving to Melbourne to go move to Queensland. And it was like, my mum had just passed away. I just held my first 2-day event and held other women, and it was so beautiful and transformational. I had to say goodbye to all of my family, and I didn't really have the chance to say goodbye to a lot of people because I was leaving straight away. So I was just like, it was so much newness and grief, and it was such a hectic time. And it's actually so beautiful to reflect back on that because what the fuck, how the fuck did I do that and hold myself through that, like superwoman. So I think it's going to be very healing editing this. So I thought I'd just jump on here and give you that heads up because this vlog is probably going to be all over the place. But if you are like, yeah, if you want to see behind the scenes into my life, I actually share a few crazy things if I include these clips. Awkward if I don't include them now, but if I include these clips of me moving to Gold Coast, you just have to watch because that's my life. That's the situations I get myself into and attract, and it's just like, if you ask any of my friends, they'll be like, it's just so Georgia. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, just know that this is going to be all over the place, but let's do it. This house, it's got some presents in it, and I did not sleep at all last night. I went to bed at 1 o'clock. Some weird shit was happening. Like, I almost called someone to be like, can you please come and just sleep in my bed and help me through this? But I didn't. I'm ready. 20 minutes till everyone comes, and I'm gonna show you the space. So this is where all the crying's gonna happen. This is designated release center. This is where everyone's gonna sit, and I'm gonna be sitting here presenting. It's the kitchen. This space is so beautiful. Yeah, it's a bit rainy. So yeah, I cannot wait. It's gonna be so beautiful having women together, because that's what I'm here for, is to just allow women to come home to themselves. And it gives me goosebumps thinking about how these women are going to walk in versus how they're going to walk out tomorrow. I love what I do. I'm actually going to get emotional again because my dream for so long has been to run an event. And I have put off running this event for so long, and I've just like trusted myself and put it out there. It literally sold out. Like, all the women that are in it now, it literally sold out within like 48 hours, and I had one person join a bit later. I'm so proud of myself. What a full circle moment. Whew. Okay, let's do this. one is done. All I've done this vlog is cry. I just am so in awe of the women in this space. This has been the most healing thing for me that I've ever done. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to hold this and hold this space and hold this event and hold these women. I was in a terrible place, which you saw the absolute surface of. Not terrible, I don't want to say terrible, but I was just feeling so many emotions, and it was so many emotions that were just being piled on top of me, and I felt like I really needed to hold myself and I couldn't hold other people. And like, the connections in my life really pulled me together yesterday, and then Adriana coming over and just helping me and pulling everything together, and then like having Jake move everything, and just every single person in my life has got me to this event, and these women have got me to this event. And seeing how raw and honest and vulnerable they are, and just holding that space for them, I'm just in awe of them. Like, I love them. I'm obsessed with them. Day 2. You ready for me to cry again? Because I feel it. It never ends. I'm just so proud of myself. I'm just so proud of myself. I have the most amazing day planned, and it gives me chills and makes me emotional thinking about it, because yesterday, like, I really got to see the depths of these women and see what they need so deeply. Like, I already knew what they needed, but being able to know, like, really what they need, today is just all of that. I just, like, going through everything I've gone through, being like alone in so many ways, but also I've never been so supported in so many ways. And just like what it's taken me to actually get to this event, running this event. I'm just so fucking proud of myself. So I kind of want to explain what we actually do in this event now that I've stopped crying. Because some of you watching this are probably like, holy frick, I want to do this, and I'm going to be doing another one and another one and another one and another one. This 2-day event, the first day was all about like deep awareness on where you're at and releasing. It was like a lot of emotional release, a lot of vulnerability, a lot of looking at those parts of ourselves that we didn't even know were there or that feel really icky, and that is like a massive realization in itself, and really uncomfortable as well, like, to be completely honest. So yeah, and day 2 is about, like, day 1 you really find where the root cause of everything is, and day 2 we're going there, we're digging it up, we're letting it go, we're cutting the cords with the people we need to cut cords with. And is someone here? crying again. The event's done. And I just don't have words yet. Not only has that been the most healing thing for those women, but it's been so healing for me. I just know my mum would be so proud. And I just said goodbye to Adriana before I leave. Thank God, I'm literally ugly crying. And saying goodbye to her is literally going through a fucking breakup. Like, it's just like shit. Even those women that just came to this event, like, there's just so much. I just can't believe everything they went through and who they've become. It's just like, makes me so happy and so emotional. And just stepping into so much newness. It's fucking scary. Okay, this is not the best angle. Hopefully you can hear me if I just yell. I've left home. I cried so much again, so I feel like I don't have to show that. Yeah, so I'm nearly at Melbourne, got all my shit packed in the car. I was debating whether to tell you this or not, but I think it's actually really funny and it's gonna make good content, it's gonna make a good vlog. So I've been talking to this man for, I think it's literally been 2 weeks, or maybe like not even 2 weeks. We've video chatted a few times. I feel like it might even be a week. Oh my God. Anyway, so I'm driving to Queensland to move. Stopping in Melbourne, then Sydney, and then Queensland. Oh my God. And he has flown to Melbourne to meet me, and then we're driving to Queensland together. I have never met him. He lives in Queensland. He lives in Brisbane. Oh my God. And we're meeting for the first time, and like the first time we're meeting, we're gonna be staying together, we're gonna be driving the car for like 10 hours together. And I actually don't even feel nervous. I feel like I know him really well. So I don't know if I'll get him in the vlog, because like, first date, weird flex, but it's a weird flex of a first date anyway, so maybe. Yeah, talk to you soon. Here we are in this apartment with this mystery man who I don't know if I'll show on the vlog, but I'll just give you a tour of the place. So I probably should have showed you this when I was light. That's his stuff. That's our bed. What the fuck? That's just, yeah, that's funny. Okay. All of these windows, which is so nice when you can actually see dinner. That kitchen, bathroom. He actually made us dinner. He's a bodybuilder, so he's on prep at the moment for his pro show. Which, like, if you understand, you understand. So yeah, he made us a beautiful dinner and it was really nice, and he's great. It's just like, I don't know, it just feels a bit surreal. And then I'm in Melbourne with someone like I barely know, but I feel like I know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just so tired. So I'm gonna go. I'll maybe check in tomorrow. We're gonna be going to Sydney or Newcastle. Actually, I haven't booked accommodation yet.
really should do that. But yeah, thanks for coming along with the ride. I feel very tender today and just like, yeah, very tired and very yeah, I don't know, just me. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
So a lot of pieces of footage were missing, which was why that was so choppy, but that was it. That was my 2-day event. While editing it, I obviously realized how much I cried, but also I have to have so much compassion for myself because, again, mum passed away a month before. You actually don't realize what goes into holding an event, and obviously you want your energy to be in the best space that it can be to hold women through that as well. So I think I put a lot of pressure on myself in that time of my life, and obviously moving from Adelaide to Gold Coast and leaving all my family in like such a tough time, and like leaving my dad in a house alone after just losing his wife, and he lost his first wife to cancer as well. So it was really, really hard, and just watching it back, yeah, it's like really beautiful to see how I held myself through that. That whole vlog was obviously a lot more of like my process around the event and less of showing the actual event. And I don't actually want to show heaps of the event because the women who were there, that was like their process, that was their sacred time, and I don't actually want to just air that. So yeah, that's just like the realness and the rawness of that time in my life. And that time in my life, like when I was holding that event, that was the first time I actually like deeply realized and understood how to receive love and how to receive support. Like I had to call so many of my friends just like crying and just needing support in no other way than just being there. So yeah, like I'm just so grateful for all of the people who were in my life at that point in time. But anyway, I am holding a 1-day event in Adelaide on the 18th of March. And I want to talk about it for a second. What you saw in that 2-day event, it was a lot of release work. And I could go and talk about the 2-day event and everything we did, but I'm actually not going to go into it. It was a lot of release work. It was a lot of healing and going to the depths, which was like so fucking beautiful. What my journey has been lately is so much embodiment work. Is like, yes, doing that inner work, releasing the somatic work, the inner child work, healing the feminine and masculine, but also the embodiment. Because if you are doing the release work, so you're letting go of what's no longer serving you, and then your body is like open, it's ready to like integrate and lock new things in, lock a new identity in. If you are not fully embodying that new identity after it, it's really challenging. So this whole 1-day event, yes, there is going to be release work. There is going to be healing around the feminine and masculine, which is me taking you through modalities, allowing you to go deep so you can actually release your blockages. And there is going to be a lot of clearing around your sexual energy as well, because when we think about embodying the feminine, you cannot embody the feminine without the masculine, but also so much of it is connecting to your sexual energy, is connecting to your womb space. If you are not connected to your womb space, your sexual energy, empowerment, expression, you cannot be in your full feminine energy. So a lot of this 1-day event is going to be sisterhood connection, is going to be embodying your feminine, all parts of the feminine, especially the dark feminine, the parts of us that we actually have not accepted yet, our shadows that we have not accepted yet, and step into our full expression, step into our sexual power and our sexual energy. And when I say that, this doesn't mean sex, right? It means your energy. Your sexual energy is your empowerment, your confidence, your magnetism, your ability to manifest in your desires, to claim your desires. Like, it's just such a yummy, beautiful part that you get to tap into. It gets to make life yummy. You get to tap into your pleasure, the pleasure in life, the pleasure in yourself, the pleasure in intimacy, self-pleasure, sex. Like, it deepens your relationships. It's
has been the most healing thing for me. So a lot has changed since I ran that event in August, and I've changed completely as a woman, and what I have embodied is what I want to share in this one day event. So this one day event's going to be stepping into your fullness. Bit of release work because that's needed to actually let go and step into this new identity. But just fucking owning yourself, being like a fierce, powerful woman, and allowing yourself to claim that side of you. Or just like editing this vlog and being in this energy again. I'm just so freaking excited for it. I only have a few spots left. I have to check how many. There is only a few spots left. I think it's like 4 or 5. Anyway, if you are feeling the pull to join this one day event, it is such an accessible price as well because it's my first one day event, and I just want to fill the spots to get as many women in this as possible, because it's just going to be so transformational and life-changing, and you can see how connected I am to this work from that like whole vlog. So if you have any questions, DM me on Instagram. Let's chat. I want to make sure it's a right fit for the both of us. I love how just like chill and casual I am on the couch right now. I'm so zen. It's like, I'm wearing a risky top. It's like 7:15 at night, and I'm usually at dance actually. But anyway, I'm winding down for bed. So I'm gonna go do that, and thank you for watching. Yeah, this is really sharing the rawness of that all, but also looking back and just like seeing a completely different version of me. Growth. But anyway, yeah, so I'm in Queensland. I've obviously settled in. The rest of the drive went well, and I got to Queensland, and yeah, that was a beautiful journey. Yeah, it's like February, obviously, no, it's January, and it's taken me from August to January in Gold Coast to actually like fully settle in. I feel like only the past month have I really settled in and like found my way and found my people. So that has been beautiful, but I've already got one vlog edited and ready to put out, and then I'm going to continue making a few more just like about my life. I have a few friends coming up to stay with me in the next coming weeks, and they don't even know it yet, but I'm gonna rope them into my vlogs. So yeah, that would be cool. But thank you for watching. If you have any questions about the event, let me know, and just let me know if you watched this and you enjoyed it. I would love to hear from you.